Tak, začali jsme znova, seběhli jsme do sklepa a tam jsou nějaký dva týpci, co tam chlastají. Asi je půjdeme navštívit, ne? Jo, jdeme zkusit navštívit.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad. Talk to me, brother.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
No, jsou klasické
Who's
otázky.
in charge of it? And what happened?
To jsou takový ty obecně, a to jen proklikám, kdyby náhodou tam byla nějaká informace, která mi jako rozvětví nějaký příběh. Že každý na tomhle trošičku jiný názor.
I'd like to... What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Drinking.
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
Why not? I've had enough opprobria and obedientia for one day.
That's what we like to hear.
I'd like to...
To všechno?
What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds.
What troubles you?
About you in the election. Will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
I'd like to help you if I can.
I'm convinced Nevlas must have done something.
Ne, to jsme viděli.
So I should dig...
Exactly.
To už jsme viděli.
Once I find some...
To vypadá na zajímavý quest obecně. Tam určitě má nějaký děcka, ale děcka nebudou, protože vlastně děti ve hře nejsou, tak to bude něco jiného.
I'm not really interested.
Then why are you wasting my...
Okay.
Thank you for answering.
Yeah.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's
Okay.
table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour. Who knows what's in it?
Ale a komu oni říkali, že by si měl zeptat kvůli šperhákům? Nepamatujete si, kdo to o tom mluvil? O komu to mluvil teda? O komu mluvil ten Antonin? Každopádně, zkusíme teda udělat jeden den, jo, podle deníku. Zkusíme to zahrát, jak to má být, jo. To znamená, ve 4 ráno tercie ranní bohoslužba a pak v 6 společné jídlo. Údajně se tam stačí ukázat sklepník, sklepmistr. Ale to nejsou oni, to jsou nějaký 2 cirkátoři, to nejsou oni. Tady je obyčejný mnich. Ten se mluví. Už se nemluví.
I'm Gregor.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices.
Trouble?
You're young.
Ne, to jsme taky mluvili, to už jsme dělali.
I'm in... What can you tell...
Proklikáme ty věci.
Sounds like you...
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Greg.
Jo, opět, že jsem to viděl na bohoslužbě, přitom on tam si čte.
What can you tell...
I'm surprised.
Jo.
Do you know anything about Antonio?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. He's always happy to help.
Okay.
I'm interested in...
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me...
Do you have any grounds for...
Quite a lot. And also none at all.
To říkat nebudu.
Why did he join...
You know what? What? I like...
Okay.
Well, that's all.
OK, hele, fuck this shit. Jdeme počkat tu hodinku a půjdeme doma, projedeme ten každodenní cyklus toho, co máme udělat, a po cestě podle mě přijdeme na spousta věcí. To bohatě asi stačí, si myslím. Ta hra nás musí navést, tomu nevěřím, že by jsme tady museli se plížit po tom a tak. Stačí podle mě se držet toho scénáře. Počkej, a tady je co? To je tma hlavně. OK. Každopádně za chvilku je vstávačka. Počkej, ve 4 už mám být tam, ne? Nemám být ve 4 už tam? Kluci, vole! Nemám tam být ve 4? Ve 3 je vstávačka, ne? Tak já tam budu jako jedinej. Budu šprt. Teďka nevím, kde to bylo. No jistě. Že se tady pokecáme.
Can't you see we're at mass?
Jo, sorry, vole. Ale mám alibi, jo? Takhle se to dělá. Máme alibi. A který z nich byl s tou kachličkou? Ježišmarja. Jorok to nebyl. Taky ne. Ty vole, kam šel? Dostanu přes.
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working...
I definitely was there. I did come a little late, so perhaps no one noticed me.
Brother, save your excuses for someone else. This is your first warning.
Dobrý, jsem v pohodě. Ok, tak určitě se nemůžu nakouknout, jo? Čau, Jirko. No, stačilo vidět tady tou stranou. Ale mám druhý alibi, jo? Mám druhý alibi. Super, no, já nevím, kam utek ten borec. Měl jsem tady... A tak oni tady měli přijít včas, že jo? Oni přišli v 4:30, jo? Já tady byl jedinej včas a už nespívají ani, no, kvůli mě. Ale další místo bude společné jídlo v 6, jo. Třeba by hodinky teda. To je mega tma. Co je? Jo, tamhle jsme byli. Teďka nebudu krást ptákovi, nevím, se podívám, co tady je. Třeba tady bude nějaký recept nebo prostě nějaká... Stránka z knihy? To je questový ten? To je questový úkol, který jsem vzal možná o něco dřív, než jsem měl. Aha. 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 Beru kytky, drogy. Asi nemůžu uvařit šperhák, že jo? To je nějak brzo, kluci. A tady máme co? Mám čas, ne do 6 ještě. Jo, to je knihovna. Tady stále přepisujete, jo?
Talk to me, brother.
I'm Greg.
I know. But I've no time for idle chat.
What, you do nothing?
It is my penance and my blessing.
To sami. Ok, tak tady ne. Nich, bratr, nich.
What troubles you?
Ah!
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
The words mean nothing to me. Ask in the library.
Okay. Taková adventura, taková stará nějaká old school adventura prostě.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
Zbraň?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Just for fun?
Jaj, no vyhrožovat jsem mu rozhodně nechtěl, jako jo.
Praise be to Christ.
I'd like to... Who would you...
John, definitely.
No každopádně on má ty jako šperháky, takže teoreticky jako můžeme ho okrást o to, no.
I'm looking...
And what?
I need to get some...
You're not the only one. But I have to keep records of all the casks and the prior checks on them. We'd notice any loss straight away. Just like our food, everything's rationed. So I'm sorry, but I'll have to disappoint you, brother.
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
Tak jo, no.
What's it to you? Do you have some or not?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up. So you
Peace
heard
out,
I used to be a
man.
burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
Okay. Počkej, já nemám jídlo, ne? Bylinky můžu dát. Ještě tady odťuknu, jestli náhodou nějaký randomní něco tam nemá.
I'd like... Who?
OK. OK. Tak to jsme se někam posunuli. Každopádně půjdeme nahoru. A nebo do kuchyňky. A tady můžu být? Pšš, nikomu to neřekneme. Nikomu to neřekneme. Cibule! To nevím, jestli bude akceptovat. Zelí. Jako jídlo, ne? Co tady máme? To by mu mohlo stačit. No. Já jsem ale chamtivej. Ne asi. A mniši nebudu mít co žrát.
Peace be with you, brother.
Aha, Gregor. Talk to me.
Klíče?
You have some...
What's there to tell? We were all young and foolish once. I was a student in Prague, completely broke, living from hand to mouth and studying all day. It wasn't an easy life.
So you turned to stealing?
I set about securing a livelihood as best I could. A goose, some new shoes, a bit of coin to spend with my friends. Without that little bit extra, I'd never have completed my studies. I would have turned into a beggar. And who else do you know that can say he's serving God thanks to having been a thief?
No one, brother. Thank you for telling me your story. I'm looking for...
And what?
I'm looking for...
Lock?
What's it?
Peace, brother. So you heard I'll trade them.
Okay. Jo, tak na tolik kusu toho mít nebudu. On ty kradený věci já nevezme, ne? I když je to zlodějíček. Dám mu tam jenom takový ty... Uvidíme, na kolik lockpicků mi to stačí, no. No, na pádech stačí, já vlastně víc nepotřebuji, já to mám celkem vyšperkovaný. Ha? Tak, odstranit. Počkej, to mi nestačí ani na jeden? Tak to musím nabít, no to počkej, to mi nestačí to. To jsem nakrát málo? Ty vole. Ale musel by vzít... Ne, stačí. Počkej, tak ale... Já můžu vysmlouvat, ale jo? Já to možná můžu vysmlouvat. Radši odstraníme tyhle ty... ty kradený, aby tady nerozjížděl. A tak on mě neudá, že jo? On možná jenom řekne. Zkusíme vysmlouvat, uvidíme, co řekne. Já jsem celkem dobrý řečník.
I'd like to discuss...
Well, we can... No deal then.
Ale prej jsem se tam nešel nějakého klíče, nebo co? Každopádně budeme muset ještě počít nějakou cibuli. Ještě se podíváme. V rychlosti, jestli tady něco neleží. Tady ležely nějaký klíče. Ježiš, to musíme takhle ručně. Klíč od kláštera. Jako tady už nic není, no. A tak je to zlodějček, možná je tady, když takhle vezmu přímo jakoby ten item, tak podle mě jsou tady ještě nějaké věci, které můžu sebrat. Odemknout. To teoreticky můžeme pak skočit ke mně do mojí truhly, že jo, v noci. V noci můžeme skočit pro truhlu. A tohle by teoreticky mohlo stačit. No, možná bych si měl posunout. Ne.
Brother? Where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
I was feeling a bit queasy.
Brother? Save your excuses for someone else. This is your second warning. Do it again and you will be punished.
Je. Co když chci být potrestaný?
Pay more attention, brother. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds.
Sadíme takzvaně na sušenku Areo.
Always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. What would you like?
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
Can you tell me something?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love. It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book...
Is it... Oh, and can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
Já jsem to proklikal, jo, ale... Ptal jsem se na... Ptal jsem se na záznamy toho o těch nováčcích. Takže když se s někým bavím, tak mu můžu vyhrožovat, protože vlastně to ničemu nevadí. Ok, prodat. Nahážeme tam všechno. Škoda, že tady není popis všechno úplně. Jakože prodat všechno najednou. Jako když sbíráte nějaké věci. Počkej, mi to vychází ještě méně než předtím. On to zdražil! On to normálně zdražil. No,
I'd like to discuss
jídlo je
the
možná
price.
hníje, ale ten paklič je dražší.
All right, so
This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of life everlasting,
I'm finished. This is going nowhere.
divine command and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay.
OK, další úkol bude v 8 ráno. Práce ve fraterii. Co je fraterie? Možná tam dělají hranolky. Máš klíč do věci pro prachy a zbraň? Myslím, že to musím udělat v noci, jako, to musím udělat v noce.
Who sees that his heart is murmuring, and far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction.
Výhod ty nebyl z plusu, jakože to šlo do mínusu díky tomu, nebo co? To je blbost,
What would you like?
Jak? Ne, normálně bych měl dostat peníze.
Words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and
Zeptám se toho borce na knížku.
Praise be to Christ.
Že jsem myslel tu stránku z knihy. A kde?
as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Silo. The well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time.
No asi tady musíme počkat, no. Od 8 to je, že jo? Tak já můžu víceméně jít s něma, jestli máme společný jako aktivity. Tady to vypneme. Dneska tím typkem, co opisuje knihy, je další kniha. A vedle vchodu do kuchyně je pej. Vedle vchodu do kuchyně. Že tady je další. Kde? Ale já musím jít.
Pay more attention, brother.
Pay more attention, brother.
Já vím, ale já nevím, kam mám jít. Jsem tady dobře? Doufám, že jo. Práce ve fraterii. Potřebuji najít bratra Nevlase, očividně. Ten mi asi zadá práci. Tady.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Neblis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the provost of this monastery. It's my job to ensure the monks live a humble life and that any surpluses go to the poor. But in reality, I spend all my time making sure my brother's gluttony and the construction of a new church don't swallow up the few resources we have left.
I'm interested in the election of the new abbot.
You're not alone. Everyone's so worked up about that they spent no time considering how they could make the monastery a better place now.
Why? What's wrong with it now?
Many brothers think more about their stomachs than prayer. The older brethren bend the rules of the order to make them fit their interests. So, to balance the scales, they want the novices to lead exemplary lives. Sin abounds here, just as in the outside world.
What sins are you talking about?
The scripture says, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm sorry, Gregor, it's not my place to speak about the sins of others.
Tell me something about how the new abbot will be elected.
A new abbot has to be elected once the old one dies. All the brethren can vote, with the exception of novices. The abbot's crozier will be conferred on whoever is chosen, and he'll take the vow. When he becomes abbot, a monk spends most of his time dealing with politics outside the monastery, instead of actually leading the monastery. But he still maintains a fundamental influence on life here.
Can you tell me about Abbot Peter?
Peter's wise in the ways of politics and a good shepherd, but as you've already heard, he's old and infirm. The other brothers see him with one foot in the grave, but I still have hope for him. But you, brother, don't let yourself get involved in the games of your superiors. Could you help me with something?
With what?
I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
What do you need me for?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now you know most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
No, podle mého úsudku má uplavit se teda, jo, ale ten borec nevypadá jako, že je zlej.
Why are they forbidden?
Because they contain occult and demonic practices, witchcraft and all manner of evil. Or so some people claim. It's nonsense, of course. This is nothing but a book of medicine, albeit one written by a pagan. Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna, is universally acknowledged to be a wise man. But here, at some point, someone decided his book was the work of a Saracen devil and must be kept under lock and key. Since then, no one can even talk about the book. But the 3 wise men were from the East, were they not?
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. They say Brother Solarius understands locks. But don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me. We'll soon have the election of the...
Počkej, ale teď Počkej. Oni mi sebrali. Oni mi možná... Já je možná nechal v tom, ne? Je to možný? Dole venku v tom, no.
Is there any way I could...
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Neverless, vote for Neverless"?
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ. But there is something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
I've discovered something about the wrongs being committed here.
I see. Tell me more.
Ty vole. Mám to na práši. Jo, pojď, to bude zranda. Bude zábava.
The go into the cellar at night to drink wine.
I thought so. John always reeks of it. And he wants to be abbot. Hypocrite. Perhaps if you told the prior, that would clip John's wings.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else, come to me. I'd be interested to hear it.
What do you want me to...
Jo, to už nic. Tohle už máme proklikaný, i když to svítí.
That doesn't...
Okay.
I'm in... Why?
Many...
I'd be interested to know more about Brother John.
I don't like to speak ill of people, but Circuitor John is the worst person the monks could pick to represent them. He's nothing but an old schemer and pedant who preaches water but drinks wine. He's won the older brethren over because they know he won't call an end to their debauchery.
Why do you want to become abbot?
Because when I see the way things are headed around here, I have no other option. Itinerant preachers speak of the corrupted black heart of the church, and I can't deny there's truth in what they say. I'd like to change things and bring back meaning and esteem to the monastery.
That's all.
Peace be with you.
No počkej, co ten denní úkol?
Praise be to...
To musím splnit, jinak mi
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. Concoct 2 buck's blood potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget...
OK, takže 2 životobudiče musíme rychle udělat. Kolik máme vlastně času na tohleto kravinu? Máme být ve 12 v knihovně, jo? Teďka je... Dobrý, to stíháme. Takže 2 životobudiče. Můžeme udělat ty save věci, když jsme... tady. Takže. Potřebuji olej, hrst třezálky, hrst kostěvalu a hrst pampelišky. Takže nadrtit třezálku, dát do oleje a 1 otočení. Počkej, cože? Hodin třezálku, jo takhle, třezálku a kostěval, 1 otočení, vychladnout a pampeliška. OK. OK. Mrchojecký lék tady je, no. Možná bychom měli mu říct, že mám mrchojecký lék, který vyléčí. Ten bude dobrý. Tak jo. Takže olej. Tam je jakási díra. A třezalka. Počkej, všechno nadrtit? Tak teď jsem zapomněl. Co jsem měl nadrtit? Třezalka musí být nadrcená. Jenom třezalka. A je. Já jsem zapomněl, co jsem tam hodil. A hodil jsem tam... Jo, tohle nadrtíme. Je to jak simulátor pro střeno, no. Ježiš, mi se rozbila kamera. Oh shit. Dobrý. Nadrtit. Dáme dole. Dáme tam jeden kostival. Povaříme. Večer si mi líbil a proto ho si tady dávám 4 body. Tak, vezmeme pampelišku. Začít myslím, že nemusím. Tak. Kamera zase v háji. Výborně. Buď jsem vyrost. Tak znova. Už mám 2? Já už umím udělat 2 lektvary na jednou? 3 dokonce, hustý. Ty, já jsem dobrý.
What is it, brother?
Yeah.
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
OK. Takže už nemusím s ním dělat. Teď potřebuji tu knihu, jo?
Praise be to Christ.
Ale možná bychom měli udělat jednu sejmovici, protože to začíná smrdět, jako jo. Poslední save mám před hodinou. Jdeme rychle udělat sejmovici, když už jsme tady. Aha. Tak jestli tady nebudou někdy nějaký suroviny, tak to je blbý, no. Dobře, tu knihu.
Salve.
Podle mě, já venku běhat můžu, že jo?
Halt.
Ale ne.
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere?
Já všechno
Idle hands
hotový.
are the devil's work.
Pančelko.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother, save your excuses for someone else. Now this is your 3rd warning. And do you know what that means? A day in solitary confinement.
Nikam nejdu. Mazakit.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
Oh shit. My jsme přišli o klíč. My jsme přišli o klíč teďka. A je to v ripu. A kdybych mu řekl, že nikam nejde, tak co mi udělá? Máš si tě koupit ten paklič, předtím se špatně koukal. On tě chtěl zaplatit a neměl dost peněz, proto tě odpálil. Jako fakt? A to je divný, ne? Že jsi jediný z tady z 1000 lidí, kdo si toho nevšiml, včetně mě. Já jsem tady slepý, jo, ale... Kolik je hodin? Musím jít novou službu.
Servus.
Servus?
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during...
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone...
When it's not...
To už jsme kecali, jo? Já je pošlu proti sobě. Ty vole, to nemám, ne? Tohle je hajzlik nějaký. Tohle je strašný hajzlik, lidi. Tohle je strašný hajzlik, ne, ale ne, vlastně vypadal celkem v pohodě. Tohle je nějaký hajzl. Mám ho nahlásit? Paj, to je tak těžké řídit se kodexem. Dej to první, tenhle je šmejt. Jako je to šmejt, no. O to zajímavější to může být, ne? Ale podíváme se, jestli mám klíč, jo, nejdřív. Mám. OK, tak to nebudeme hlásit. Půjdeme spíš ven, i když nevím, kde je cesta ven. A jdeme rychle najít, kde to jsem? Tady. Jdeme se rychle podívat, jestli mám v trhu tu knihu. Ale je to hodně dobrý nápad s tím klaštem, to se mi líbí, jak to oni udělali. Ten můj kuň, to tady stále chudák stojí, hodnej. A tady to bylo, že jo. A je. Tak, tohle vezmeme. A víc nemůžu vzít. Tebe, já jsem měl vzít sebou šperháky a peníze tady nemáme, jo? Peníze jsem tady taky... Ne, OK. Ale můžeme se podívat, jestli náhodou tady ten šulin nebo něco mít. Jako korunku by mohl mít. Dobrý večer. Do kláštera nesmíš. A do kláštera nesmíš. Co koník? Koník sobě nemá peníze ani šperháky, to jsem nechal všechno to. Klíč zakazaným knihám nepotřebuju. Kolik je hodin? Ty já už mám být na bohoslužbě. Ty mě se zavřou, ty jo. Dobrý? Tak jo. Nepojdu, to tady děláme lidi.
Why such haste?
Můžeme jít?
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Jak to? Já jsem se nemohl dívat, kam chodí Čížek pro věci, protože já jsem se probudil po 4. hodině. Dobrý, už můžu. Ale můžu se podívat, odkud se k nám připojí.
In a rush to pray?
Slow down, brother.
In a rush to pray?
Já mám hlad prostě, no.
For that reason, if anything has to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for
A on tady asi nejí s náma, ne? Já se podívám na ty šperhá. Počkej, oni mi všechno zabavili vlastně, že jo? Oni mě vlastně všechno zabavili.
What's it? Say, I'll trade.
Nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of life
Why such haste? Slow down. Slow down.
The superior, receive it as a divine command and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men
Musíš dát
only
interakce
if
modlení,
what
nestačí jen
is
čekat.
commanded is done
Aha.
without hesitation.
Aha,
Delay, lukewarmness,
OK.
grumbling,
A tady je.
for the obedience given to
What is it, brother?
For if the disciple obeys,
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
No, tohle bych potřeboval.
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks. You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
Jasně.
after the 6th hour having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. For if anyone may perhaps want to read,
OK, jdeme se najíst.
read to himself in such a way as not to disturb
Jste byli kuchyň, co pohledal za velké peníze, to já vím. Ale on je ode mě nekoupí přece ne, když jsou kradený.
and let them again do what work has
To
to be
určitě ode
done
mě
until
nekoupí.
vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot. The rule of Saint Benedict.
Vidět si správně hra uložená? Fakt? Uložilo nám to tady konečně, po hodině a půl, jo? Trápení. Takže jo? Nice.
I have set a guard to my mouth.
Otrávil ses?
And was humbled and kept silence even from good things. Here the prophet shows
Aha.
that the spirit of silence ought to lead us in times to refrain.
Holy. Nechtěl mě někdo otrávit, že ne?
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it, he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His former friends didn't take kindly to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
Tak to je hustý. Tak tohle bylo dobrý.
I think I understand you. But the beast would need to know what deal he's being offered.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us. But we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Jako... Nebyl jsi ke mně upřímný ze začátku. Jako raději bych toho týpka dovedl k Krackovi, než abych mu pomáhal, jo. Jakože raději bych ho fakt jako dovedl k Krackovi. A protože určitě má nějaký informace o těch banditech a tak, no. Já bych ho jako bodec mě chtěl zabít, jo.
I don't agree. You need to die.
I'm sorry to hear that. I thought we could come to an agreement that left both of us alive. But since there's no convincing you, I'll settle for just me.
Jenom pěstičky doufám, že? To nevíš, že mi říkají Jindra McGregor.
Curse it!
Jo, tak to nešlo vyhnout.
Missed!
Cože?
Cunt. You're dead!
Jaj. Tak pojď. Teď se mohnou.
Bollocks!
Ty vole. Máme to tady, no. Tak. Je mrtvola? Počkej, to jsem ale nechtěl. Já myslím, že ho omráčím těma pěstičkama. No to je mi govno. To já ho nechtěl zabít. A co když mu řekne, že mu jako pomůžu a pak jako to no? Co? Byla to možná zabiju tě. To já chápu, ale v pěsním souboji přece nikdy jako nikoho nezabiješ. Vždycky je omráčenej. Počkej, nevlastně jsem pomohl, že? A co když se nenajím? Já se asi musím najít. Ale půjdeme se podívat. Po nějakým jídle. Zkusíme koupit ten šperhák, jako jo. Otázka je, jestli ho můžu jako teďka unést. Když vím, že oni to jídlo sem nevrátili, co? OK, plán B. Plán B. Tady máme nějaký dobrý víno, pivo. A tady asi nepůjde nic prodat, ale možná vezme tu zbraň. Možná je to jako blbý a že to půjde jakoby mu prodat nějakou ptákovinu.
What would you like?
Počkej, já v koni měl pak klíče. Já měl pak klíče v koni? A když jsem se minule díval, nebyli tam? Fakt? A jo? Nice. Hele, potřebujeme najít Počkej, já nepotřebuju zjišťovat, kdo je on, že jo? Nemůžu nějak omráčit. Nemůžu ho nějak... Do toho jídla nemůžu nic přihodit. Co ten protijed? Když si ten protijed dám... Počkej, co si dám protijed? Když si dám protijed, tak přece on nic neřekne. Jakože protijed... Já pak neomdlím a on mi neprozradí jako tajemství. Až pojďme takovou omrač. A tak já ho možná nemůžu omráčit, když nemám důkazy, ne? To je takový jako fejkový. Pojďme zkusit nechat, jestli tady dám protijed. Uvidím, jestli to funguje i předtím.
Who sees that his heart is murmuring, and far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to...
Ale minimálně bychom mohli prolítnout tady klášter a pokrást nějaký věci, které se nám můžou hodit. Počkej, to stihnu. Chtěl jsem vzít ty zlaté věci. Zlaté cetky.
You've got a strong constitution.
What?
Let me tell you, once upon a time, but he wasn't...
To víme.
I think...
Aye.
So the What if...
Okay.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
Okay.
And where am I supposed to get my...
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it. All the things they're ordering. Add
What are you...
Okay,
what?
Do you mean these?
What? I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands on those, you devious lad.
Okay.
All right, that's everything.
Excellent. Come and see me one. And Gregor, thank you.
That would sound more...
That's why I'm thanking you. For being so reasonable despite what I did. For what it's worth, I'm glad the poison didn't kill you.
Pohodě, kámo, v pohodě.
Lord in heaven, what have you done now?
Stoj! To on je tanečník.
Hey you! Halt! Don't move a muscle.
Oh! Nemůžeme ho nějak otrávit nebo něco?
Saint Benedict, readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay.
Jdem pro pakliče, jo. Dej si prostě do jídla, já tam nemám možnost nic dát. Ale kdybych viděl, kde sedí on, možná půjde něco hodit do jídla, ale... Ne. Lidi, počkejte. Nemůžu otrávit celý kotlík, že jo? Sněž si jídlo, tak si... tak to by to taky šlo vlastně, no. Tak počkejte, tak zkusíme. Zkusíme si dát protijed. Dáme si tam jako to jídlo přece muselo od někud přijít, ne? Ten uspávací, já jsem vytvářel ten to jsem musel hodit do toho, no. Ten uspávací. Ten tady není, no. Ten bude ty truhlety původní. Ty hlavní. OK, tak já se rychle najím. Podle mě ten procent nezabere mimochodem, jo? Protože si myslím, že hra přece nemůže podporovat hráče, kteří si dávají load save, jo? To podle mě to bude ignorovat, podle mě. Ty vole, pomohlo to.
Until about the 4th hour, and from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to read.
Tak kde jsi ty hajzle? Jo. Ta hra se s tím počítá, jako jo. To je prostě...
You've got a strong once upon, but he wasn't.
It was you that poisoned me.
Don't take it personally. Kill. You know we're both pawns in someone. Both.
What if you... Good. Let's do it. What are you...
OK, zkusíme s ním vyjít ven.
What? I'm not gonna...
No venku s nimi, tak jako venku stále jako nemůžu, že jo, mráčit.
All right.
And Gregor.
That would sound more
That's why I'm...
Ale když se podíváme na questy teďka. Najdi seznam, to nepotřebuju, to je něco jiného. To je... Jasně, roztrhaná kniha, to můžeme kašlat. No mě zajímá, jestli jako můžeme pomoct vyhrát nevlasově. Asi nemůžeme, ale může pomoct, aby vlastně on vylečil toho hlavního, tím pádem vlastně nebude žádná... Takže vlastně udělali jsme dobře, udělali jsme podle mě všechno, co jsme mohli. Teďka potřebujeme teda Co je?
Brother?
Ježišimaria.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hand.
You're right, brother.
This is your first war.
Dobrý.
Stealing?
Jak stealing?
I've had enough of this.
You dare resist punishment?
Počkej, a co mě všechno seberou? My berou ještě šperháky, ne?
I apologize.
OK, pojďme samotný. Sebereme maximálně šperháky, jo? A nevzal jsem všechny, můžu zase vyběhnout, ten klíč mi nechaj. Hlavně o mě obvinil v krádeži. A co jsem jako ukradl? Teď jsem nic neukradl. Ale prostě vylezeme v noci. Vezmeme tu krev. Možná provedeme teďka v noci klášter. A už bys to chtěla, vlastně oni tady jsou to. Jako chtělo by to jako ten klášter trošku prolést, řekněme, pokochat se místníma zlatýma věcma, co se dají odníst. Tomu Jánovi pomáhat rozhodně nebudeme. To je jasný.
Salve Domine.
Že mi nechali hlavně klíč. OK, no vezmeme jen ty paklíče. podíváme, co tady mají. Tak jako vezmeme si. Umyj se. Aha. Vydržte. No prosím tě. Ale tady to uložíme, jo? Tady to uložíme a ten quest doděláme potom. Já musím se psat, takže díky tomu YouTube video tipneme a uvidíme se u dalšího dílu.